Rich people don't talk. Rich people don't talk. Rich people don't talk. Why is it always the brokies who know what rich people do? I'm a rich person. We do talk. We just don't talk to you brokies. We do talk. Not to you brokies. I know rich people and they don't talk. I know rich people and they don't talk. If you know rich people, then why are you poor? The reason why you are poor is because you are surrounded with poor people. If you knew rich people, you would be rich. Because mindset is highly contagious. Car owners roll with car owners.
Stay guided.
You pedestrians cannot relate. If you are circle, you are not driving. If in your circle you are not driving, then what are you doing?
You should stay guided.
Bro, stay guided.
Don't advise me if you don't have a car.
Stay guided.
There is a thin line between confidence and arrogance. Confidence inspires people, arrogance humiliates them. And in Kenya's internet culture, few personalities have sparked that conversation more than Onyango Tate. To some people, he is fearless. To others, he is the perfect example of what happens when social media fame, fake motivation, money culture, and ego collide.
Stay guided. You're not on the same level. Stay guided. Today I saw someone who drives a Nissan Juke trying to lecture me. You're driving a Nissan Juke and you're trying to lecture me. Of all the cars, of all the cars.
This is the story of a man who built an online identity around superiority, mocking education.
It is 2025 na bado kuna fresha amechagua education kama career. You are just manifesting poverty. You are manifesting poverty. Go and ask any teacher. Go and ask any teacher. You are just manifesting poverty. Education degree, one of the most stupid. If you want to die poor, just go do education degree.
Insulting poor people.
You're not humble. Right now, what is this that I'm eating? I'm eating rice and beans and cabbages to give you poor people hope. I'm eating rice and beans and cabbage to give you poor people hope. I bring myself to your level, but you still say that I'm proud. I bring myself to your level. I lower my guard. But you still see it as let's be guided.
Flaunting money and constantly presenting himself as a man above everyone else. But the internet never forgets. And today, we break down the moments that made Kenyans say if arrogance was a person, it would be Onyango Tate. Before he became controversial nationwide, Onyango Tate was just another university student trying to stand out online. But everything changed when videos of him at Mount Kenya University began circulating online. In the viral clips, Onyango openly mocked education itself. He questioned why students should study hard if their lecturers were still driving what he called cheap cars. He would walk around campus recording videos talking about escaping the matrix, heavily inspired by the online masculinity culture popularized by Andrew Tate.
Exam paper. This is an exam paper you are seeing. So tell me, how is this thing going to make you rich? Okay, you have defined data collection good. I know you are a good definer of terms. Now tell me how is it going to make you rich? I am doing this shit to make my parents happy. I'm going to the university to get that degree to make my parents happy. But if you start thinking, how is this going to make you rich? Look at these old bullshit cars. They belong to all your lecturers. Your lecturer is 60 years old and above, driving these shitty cars. And they're your role models. Let me study hard so that I can be like my lecturer. Shut the fuck up. You're never going to be rich. You're not going to be rich until you escape the matrix. I wonder how this shit defining some terms like theory variables will make you rich. I just wonder. Do all these stupid people think they're going to be rich by doing this?
To many young people frustrated with unemployment, his message sounded rebellious and exciting. But to critics, it sounded dangerous.
Kitu inaumanga mtu kama ukweli. Hakuna kitu inaumanga mtu kama ukweli. Sasa hii ameanza kuteta ati watu wanasema baba ati mimi nimesema babake ni MP sijui nini. Unateta nini? Bana wanaume kwa kina feelings, kubali tu matokeo. Nyi kwenu mlizaliwa na kwenu mlikuwa na pesa vibaya sana bwana. Afu unatudanganya to escape matrix. Hatuta escape matrix. Hata ukatae. Unakataa kitu yenye ni ukweli. Onyango Tate anakataa kitu yenye ni ukweli. Evidence ziko na video next ndaonesha ma evidence. Hata sasa hii yenye anasema I woke up in the morning I found someone on the internet saying babangu alikuwa MP sijui nini. Ni ukweli babako alikuwa MP wa Rongwe constituency wewe. Babako bado ni board chairperson wa kampuni kubwa sana KMFA.
Instead of motivating students to improve themselves, they argued he was glorifying shortcuts, arrogance, and disrespect towards education. One particular video pushed him into national attention. In the clip, Onyango mocked university exams while ridiculing lecturers and their lifestyles. He questioned how defining academic terms would ever make students rich. Then he compared himself to lecturers, implying that he wanted far more wealth and luxury than what education could offer. That tone of the video wasn't just criticism. It was contempt, and Kenyans noticed it immediately. Some admired his boldness, others saw pure arrogance, and soon after, Mount Kenya University suspended him for 1 semester over conduct linked to incitement and disciplinary concerns. But instead of apologizing, his online personality only became louder.
Wakati watu wanatumia mate yao count pesa, unatumia mate yako lubricate kuuma. We are not the same.
As his following grew, Onyango Tate began developing a reputation for insulting anyone who disagreed with him.
Rich people don't talk. Rich people don't talk. Rich people don't talk. Why is it always the brokies who know what rich people do? I'm a rich person. We do talk. We just don't talk to you brokies. We do talk. Not to you brokies. I know rich people and they don't talk. I know rich people and they don't talk. If you know rich people, then why are you poor? The reason why you are poor is because you are surrounded with poor people. If you knew rich people...
One of his most repeated targets, poor people. He regularly used terms like brokies and broke boys while addressing critics online. In one viral moment, he dismissed criticism by saying, "Who cares what broke people think?" That statement exploded across Kenyan social media because arrogance becomes dangerous when a person starts believing wealth alone determines human value. And that's exactly what many people felt Onyango represented. Another thing that made Onyango Tate trend repeatedly was his obsession with displaying money, bundles of cash, luxury aesthetics, designer lifestyles, photos staged to look like scenes from a billionaire's mansion. At one point, he uploaded photos surrounding...
Bro, at age 18, I could not pay my rent. At age 21, I made my first million. 21, I made my first million. At age 22, I bought a Mercedes Benz. I bought a Mercedes Benz at age 22. That is how fast you can make money if you are consistent and disciplined. You must be hungry for it. You must be obsessed. Bro, you must be obsessed. For you to
by stacks of money while joking that he was depressed. Even the Kenya Revenue Authority reacted online, drawing more attention to him. But many Kenyans became skeptical. Was this real wealth or social media performance? On Reddit and X, users repeatedly accused him of selling an illusion. Flashy content designed to impress desperate young men chasing fast money. And this is where the deeper issue began, because Onyango Tate was no longer just a controversial creator. He had become symbolic of a generation obsessed with looking rich before becoming successful. Then came the relationship debates. In another viral interview, Onyango openly said he was okay with a woman dating him for money. But he added conditions. He expected loyalty, submission, cooking, and traditional roles in return. Again, critics accused him of reducing relationships into transactions built around control and power dynamics. And once again, arrogance became the central conversation because every interview seemed to carry the same message. I know better than everyone. I am richer than everyone. I am smarter than everyone. That is why your opinions don't matter. Your brokies, your opinions don't matter. I'm eating beans and chapati just to look to be on the same level like you, but I'm not like you and I will never be like you, brokies. Then came one of the darkest moments in his online journey. In 2024, reports emerged linking Onyango Tate to a theft investigation after CCTV footage surfaced showing a man resembling him allegedly stealing laptops from a conference hall in Westlands.
Hello guys, inakuwa setup manze, inakuwa setup. I don't know if it is the institution which is after me. Manze, there fake footages are being brought out, wanasema siji ati nimeinvolve kwa crime yenye hata siko. Vitu zimefanyika hata mali sijaikuwa. I'm being set up. Siji kana institution, siji who is doing that to me. Someone is just after me. Someone is just after me. Saizi niko cell. Mambo hata sijui mimi.
He denied involvement and claimed he was being framed. But online, the damage was already done. Kenyans immediately connected the allegations to the flashy lifestyle he constantly portrayed online. Suddenly, people who once admired him started questioning everything. Was the image real? Was the success genuine? Or was the internet simply rewarding confidence mixed with controversy? For many critics, the situation felt like karma catching up with arrogance. Now, what makes Onyango Tate's story important is not just controversies, it is what he represents. Across Kenya and many African countries, thousands of young men are consuming online content that glorifies quick money, mocking education, hypermasculinity, fake luxury, disrespect as confidence, and arrogance disguised as self-belief. On Reddit, many Kenyans directly connected Onyango Tate to wider Andrew Tate effect, influencing young men online.
And single. I know the amount of dick that's been through her before me is just simply unattractive. I don't care how.
Shut up and don't get mad. If you're the type of person. The problem is that social media often rewards the loudest voices, not the wisest ones, and arrogance performs extremely well online. It creates clips, it creates outrage, it creates virality, but in real life, arrogance often destroys reputations faster than it builds them. Now, the story of Onyango Tate is bigger than one man. It reflects an entire internet generation chasing status, attention, and validation. A generation where appearing successful sometimes matters more than actually becoming successful. And maybe that is why his story became so viral. Because behind the money photos, behind the insults, behind the escape the matrix speeches, many people saw something deeper. A young man trying to build power through arrogance, but history has always shown one thing. Arrogance can make you trend, and humility is what will make you last. Now, if you enjoyed this documentary style breakdown, subscribe for more deep Kenyan internet stories, hidden controversies, and untold narratives shaping modern culture. Kesh Media Kenya, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.